house, and my father would always have a fire in the fireplace, and it always smelled like pine. So that's one of the candles, and then the other one just smells kind of like fall. So anyway, we're gonna get to that in just a bit. I'm glad you're already ordering them. I have a special deal for you, or we do. This is Pure Enrichment. I own 2 of these, and I bought them at the full price when they originally came out at $99. I've never seen anything like this. We dropped the price once a long time ago to $69. We are doing an inventory special of $39.99. Almost every review on the Pure Enrichment air purifier is 5 stars. I think it's like 450 out of 5 something, okay? It gets rid of dust, dander, pollen, smoke, odors. 99.97% of airborne particles filtered through it are cleaned. It comes with a 5-year warranty. It's perfect for any medium-sized room, and I love the design of it. It doesn't look like an it actually looks like a work of art. And I have a guest that also looks like a work of art. Megan Clemente is here.
Oh, I love you so much.
How are you, darling?
Oh.
Hey, we are giving these things away today.
This is insane.
And the filters.
Yes.
Please get the backup filters because they're on sale too. We have colors to choose from. So it comes in graphite, white, I'm gonna call that red. And then
light gray.
Light gray.
Yes.
This is a phenomenal deal. I don't know how
ridiculous.
we're doing it. We're not making money on this.
So we were talking about this with Tina. She's like, this is so strange because normally, you know, if something's severely discounted, you're like, it's clearance, it's got to go.
Right.
No, this is one of the most popular items at HSN. And when I say items, I don't mean air purifiers.
This
was the top 3 searched item last year.
Easily, yeah.
Yeah, so this is hugely popular. It has over 450 perfect 5 stars. And you're like, okay, why? Well, this was the first air purifier that came out that had this beautiful spherical design. It was literally a trendsetter when it came to air purification. It's also True HEPA. So Pure Enrichment, they cracked the code. They mixed health with style, made it into beautiful colors that match the decors of today, and now you have all that benefit. With this, you're gonna be able to clean a 100-square-foot room 4 times every single hour. That's every 14 minutes. You know you're breathing the best air possible. And why is it the best? Because it has True HEPA. True HEPA is the gold standard when it comes to air purification. This little guy is small, but he's mighty because he's gonna capture 99.97%, as we were just talking about, down to 0.3 microns. So we're talking about the itty bitty things that you can't even see. So you're like, okay, you have a strand of hair, that's pretty small. That's actually 80 to 100 microns. Then we get smaller to pollen, well, I can see that. Dust, I can see. But now we're getting really small, even down to smoke particles. And if you've ever lived with a smoker, if you've ever walked into a room where someone was smoking a cigarette or cigar, you know that smell and how it sticks to clothing and fabric. Imagine getting that out of your home. Well, we're giving you a 2-stage purification system. So first, that air is gonna pass through the front at 360 degrees, which is a big deal. I'll show you that in a second. It's gonna go through the black filter. That's the carbon filter. It's gonna catch the bigger items, but it's also gonna get the smells. Pet owners, people like me who burn things in the kitchen, I'm talking to you. It's gonna capture those things, including VOCs, volatile organic compounds. Then it's gonna move into the white filter, which looks like this. This is True HEPA, not HEPA-like, not HEPA-tech. It's the real deal. This is so small that when the air passes through, it's gonna be able to capture down to 0.3 microns. Just to show you what your house could be putting into your body. This is a real filter from one of our guys on our team. He said to me, does this thing really work? I'm like, dude, you have to get it home, give it a try. This was in his home.
You can breathe that in instead and cough it up.
And that's what he said.
Hey, you know what, I got him, and I actually got mine probably about a year ago when I got the dog, because she has her own room. And I was like, I don't want to put a big giant air purifier in there. I want one that's perfect for that size and that doesn't take up a lot of space. I'm telling you, you walk into that room, you do not smell dog.
No, and you say not take up a lot of space. This is the size of a dinner plate.
And they glow at night, by the way, too. It's really cool.
They do. You can kind of see that little blue glow right there. That's the halo, and you can actually turn it off, so you don't have to have it, but we can turn it on, we can make it a little bit brighter, and then completely turn it off. But it literally is the size of a dinner plate. So when someone sees this in your home, they're not thinking in industrialized looking air purification system. They're like, oh, that's just a really pretty decor. That's a really pretty plate. That's a really pretty speaker. They're not
They
thinking
don't think it's an
that
air
this
purifier.
has such
Right.
good purpose
It doesn't
in your
look like,
home.
hey, I've got a stinky house, I'm trying to hide
Not
something.
at all.
So here's the deal. I bought 2. I got a discount because I'm an employee. They were $99 a piece. I think I paid like $65 for each one.
Which is a great deal
Which is a
at
steal.
$65.
You're getting them for $39.
Yeah.
You could try it out. You will love these. Because when people see them, like you said, they just look like, you're like, what is that? It looks like some piece of art, especially at nighttime when it glows. They don't know that it's cleaning the air round the clock. By the way, it comes with a timer, which you can set it up at a 2-hour, 4-hour, 8-hour timer. It has a sleep mode, which you can turn on as well. And as I said before, 5-year warranty. Who does that?
Amazing,
It's crazy.
amazing. And we have American customer
Extra
service.
filters
so
are
if you
available, by
have
the way.
issues,
Yep.
then you call, and Pure Enrichment absolutely wants to work with you. Okay, this is my favorite demo when it comes to air purification because it's so good. Right now you see me, and now you don't see me. Why? Because we're filling this chamber with smoke. So now I have disappeared back here. It actually started cleaning so fast. There we go. Okay, now you can't see me. Right now, all that air is going through the front. It is getting cleaned through 2 filters, not 1. In the matter of about 10 seconds, you're seeing me behind the unit, behind the halo, because all that's being expelled is that clear, fresh air. You know, guys, the EPA says that our indoor air quality is 2 to 5 times more polluted than it is outdoor. And if you think about it, we just had fall. We're in fall right now.
Right, closing
so
the windows.
If you're opening up the windows, those allergens are coming in. If you're opening up just the curtains, you see all the dust flurries that are falling to the ground. Winter's gonna be here. We're gonna turn on the heat. We're gonna be using, for holidays, anything that's like a pluggable or various scents in our home. Those are laced with VOCs.
Candles.
All that stuff gets put into the air.
Right.
Instead of trying to cover up smells, let's eliminate those smells by attaching them to these filters. I talked about that halo. I just wanted to point out, it's right here. This is that halo effect. So if I, right now it's on the brightest, which if we turn on the lights, you'll be able to see.
They're
There we
lowering
go.
the lights now, so we'll show
So
you
this is
live.
our light gray unit. So right now it's on the lightest setting. Now, oh, let's come over to the red unit right over here.
There, you can
There we
actually
go.
see, and you can see
Yep,
it
and
on
you can
this
see
one,
the
too.
blue.
Yep.
We go sideways. So this is our lightest setting. We do that on purpose for a very light mood effect. And then we can go a little bit brighter. You see now how bright the blue is and how bright this white light is. And then if I hit it one more time, it's actually flashing on top 5 times.
Last call on red.
And then it's going to go off. That little flash says, hey, we're still on, but now we're going off. It's totally off. Also, we talked about the beauty. Look at this hourglass figure that's on the side of it. This tells you it doesn't matter where it is in your room. It's gonna look beautiful from all angles. And also, you see how it's only 6 inches in depth. This can actually go on a shelf. So if you're utilizing it in an office, you don't have to have it in front of you where it's blowing in your face, which it wouldn't anyway because the air is being expelled up, but you could put it on a shelf behind you.
You know what I love about this too is a lot of people are like, well, you know, does an air purifier really work? Do I really want to invest $179 in a big giant air purifier?
Yes, it really works.
I never knew until I started working here how well they work. But when you walk into my house, all right, when I'm not cooking and things like that, it doesn't smell like anything. It's neutral. That's what you want.
Exactly.
I mean, Thanksgiving, I want to smell turkey. You know, I've got the candles. I like to smell holiday smells.
Yes.
But I don't want to smell 2-day-old bacon. I don't want to smell dog.
Broccoli.
Cat, broccoli. Eggs. This neutralizes it. We are getting crazy busy. That's what happens. 5 minutes in, everybody's
when
like,
you see this
it's
and
a
you're
third
like,
of-
wait a second,
but it's
what?
a third of the price of what we normally get this for.
Okay, if you were like my mom, she doesn't really care about all the things that we're mentioning. She only cares about the fact of if she does or doesn't have to clean her house.
Right.
My mom is 82 years old and she just wants to know if she has to dust. Do you see this? This is what I didn't collect at my friend's house. This is what he didn't collect at his house. This is what his halo collected at his house. So you're getting those things off of the ground, out of the air, you're capturing them. And I just want you to see that. This is supposed to be white. So when you think about what is being trapped, If you didn't
Can I look
have
at the
your
other side?
halo,
Look at-
I
want
know
you to
it's
see
so gross.
stuff. I want you to see stuff. I'm gonna take a little bit of this off. I know it's disgusting, and Megan's probably flipping out right now.
Well, because that was like
But
coming up to my
I
breathing
want to
area.
put it into my hand. And by the way, this is condensed.
Yes.
These are individual things. So when you're sitting there and you're going, what's in my nose? That's what it is. If it doesn't go in the filter, it's going to go in this filter.
Exactly.
Right?
And this
Sorry,
is a crazy
Megan.
stat.
Disgusting.
A lot of us now are mouth breathers.
Yeah.
There is no filter when you breathe through your mouth. Like when it goes through your nose, we have this whole filter system,
got
a
a lot
little
of
nose
hairs
hairs.
and little
That's
things.
supposed to clean everything out before we put it into our bodies. Well, we've all become mouth breathers over the years. And when we do that, we have nothing to filter, so it all goes into our lungs.
right.
You and I always talk about boogers, right? We're always
Boogers.
sneezing and
Yeah.
blowing our nose. That's your filter
Especially in
system
winter
getting
time.
it out.
You get wintertime, you get those crusty ones, and you're like, and let me just tell you, that's normal. That is your body saying,
get it out.
Get it out of there. If you want to decrease the amount of that gunk that you're breathing in,
Yeah.
this is the filter before your lungs, the filter before your nose. It works, and it's beautiful. Look at that shot. If you showed that to people, they're not going to go, hey, is that an air purifier? They'll just think it's a lamp or a pretty sculpture, right?
Baby nursery.
Yes.
Guest room. Talk about like spa living, or your guest room where it's going to look like this luxurious hotel. If it's going to be in your room, the master room. If it's a larger room, you put one on your nightstand and you put one on your partner's nightstand. If you have a child going off to college, you put this in the dorm. You have no control over that AC unit at the dormitory, at the assisted living. If it is in an office, you have no control over the air quality. This gives you that
Yeah.
control. It
Yep.
gives you that power to give you the best air possible.
I want to talk about the replacement filters. Kyle,
Okay.
maybe you can pull that out because
Filters
everybody.
are really important because we always
Yes.
sell out of our filters very
Yes,
quickly.
and we have them.
Yeah.
And it's a $14.99. It's a
Yeah.
steal.
Okay,
Right?
so these filters
HEPA
last.
filter with the pre-filter.
This is one system of both filters. I am not asking you to buy two things.
Right.
It is both of them in one. It lasts 4,300 hours. If you use your Halo 24 hours a day, every single day of the year, it'll last 6 months.
Wow.
If you use it just while you're sleeping or in an office setting, so you put it on that 8-hour timer and forget about
Yeah.
it, 2 years
I turn
for
mine off
one.
when I leave.
I put mine
Yeah.
on the timer. I just set
Yeah.
it to 8 hours.
That's all you gotta do.
Because I'm not going to
Hey,
remember.
will you do a smoke demo one
Yeah,
more time for
absolutely.
us? So
Let's fill it up.
I know it doesn't look like an air purifier, but this thing is mighty. So we are going to fill in. Smoke is the hardest particle to get rid of.
It is.
'cause
You
it's
can
one
see
of the
how quickly.
tiniest.
It only took me 3 seconds of holding down and putting all the smoke in for me to completely disappear. But because the Halo is so mighty, it only takes me about 5 or 6 seconds for me to reappear because it's cleaning 99.97% of all the particulates in the air down to 0.3 microns. And the fact that you can clean all the air in your room
Yeah.
4 times every single hour,
Every
that's
hour.
every 14 minutes. I want you to think, well, how would I use this? Well, if I'm gonna use it at nighttime, I'm gonna walk into my bedroom, I'm gonna turn it on, I'm gonna take a shower, and when I come back, all the yucky that's been in my room all
Yeah.
day long has been filtered
Clean
through.
4 times.
If I'm going to the office,
Yep.
I'm gonna go into my office, I'm gonna turn it on, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, I'm gonna say hi to my coworkers. When I come back to my office, all the air has been filtered through. So you're thinking, wow, I can have the best of the best all day long. And please go onto hsn.com, read you don't have to read all 453
No,
5-star reviews,
but
read what you have said. We have one from yesterday
Yeah.
that just came in again
It's-
saying how amazing it is and they're going to buy more.
Megan, it's the most important thing. I mean, think
Yeah.
about it. What do they say? 3 months without food.
Yes.
3 days without water. 3 minutes without air.
Yes.
Air is the most important
We
thing.
breathe 20,000 breaths a day.
And think about
And
it.
I just want crystal
4
clean air.
times, 4 times in an hour. Imagine if you brush your teeth 4 times an hour.
Well, and think about the deal. For $40
Crazy.
and a 5-year warrant, that's $8 a year.
So we are.
Less than $1 a month for the best air.
My producer is the amazing and talented Kyle, and Mikey's our director today. We have a great crew. Kyle is telling me red is sold out.
Oh, that was
How
so
many?
fast.
400 in the gray,
Graphite,
which is
which is
the
a great dye
it's the
color.
color I have. I love it. Get it home. It is 60% off our regular price. And if you use your HSN credit card for the first time, $40 in your account.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. All right, Megan.
Amazing. amazing.
You're amazing.
Guy, I've missed you.
So good to see you.
Always good to see.
Good air.
I will try. I will do my best. Hey, I want to remind everybody about our today's special, which is coming up with the amazing Lori Leland. So talk about deals. I own this.